Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another Hearthstone video. This is Constructed. I got a mission for a Paladin quest, Paladin and Priest, neither one of which I have a constructed deck that I like for, so I just sort of throw out this like random crap. Hopefully we'll get a win or two, we'll see how it goes. This is not a bad starting hand. I think I'm actually going to keep it as is. I've got the sort of Secret-Mech Paladin something. I don't know, mostly aggro-ish. We'll see how it goes. The only Warlock I've seen in ages is Handlock, which makes me really bitter because I literally don't own a single one of the giant cards. I love playing Warlock. I would love to play... Oh, it's a Murloc deck! So it's going to be aggro v aggro. Question is, do I have enough to counter that stuff? Well, what do we start with? I could just drop an Avenge this turn, and next turn go Mech Warper, Coin, Shielded Minibot. Which I think would be better than playing the Cogmaster, which is just sort of trade. We can live with the 2-1 in play. Because it starts to put me in a position where they will have a very hard time getting an edge. Sorry about all the crap on screen. I'm running the Hearthstone deck tracker, and it's actually not even configured for this deck properly. This is not my actual deck list. I took out the Repentance and the Secret Keeper after a couple of tests. I've got another Tinkertown, and I've got, oh, the Cogmasters and the other one casting cost mech I added in, so it's not accurate here. That's interesting. Kind of annoying. Although manageable. Okay. So with 3 health and a Divine Shield over here, this is pretty hard to deal with my creatures. And if he does go and expend a lot of effort trying to do that, the Avenge will even pop off. Now, unfortunately, he can pop my shield here without actually losing his Voidwalker. Which I think is probably what I would do if I were him, is pop the shield and then attack with the 2-1. But of course, it depends on what is in his hand. He might have removal. He's got more spell damage. That's interesting. I guess this is not a Kobold deck. Or, sorry, a Murloc deck. It could be a sort of Zoo-ish thing, but not with the spell. No, this might just be a I like random stuff Warlock deck. Although the fact that he's ranked 19, again, I just restarted playing. I started from rank 25 all over again. So the fact that he is at rank 19 means that he might have some idea what's going on, despite the fact that he's got such a random freaking deck. I could drop a Cogmaster plus a 1/1 dude. I think the Piloted Shredder is better though. What does suck is that I'm going to have to pop my own shield if I want to kill this thing. But I think that's just the way to go. You can do a bunch of trading, but I'm still in a good position, and I still have the Avenge. So we'll do this. I think I'm in a pretty strong position. It's nice to run into someone again who doesn't have, like, crazy deck, because the one where I did run a test run on this, I ran into, like, a rank 20 guy playing, like, the standard Oil Rogue deck. I'm like, that went poorly. And it's not a real deck. Oh, he's got +1 damage. The Avenge does trigger. Yeah, he's got +1 spell damage. Battlecry does not trigger. So this gave me a 4/4, which is probably the single best I could have hoped for from a 2 casting cost creature from my my whatchamacallit? The Piloted Shredder. I got a 5/4 and a 4/4 right now. Huge board control. I think what I do is I clear the board so that my Cogmaster can be protected and get a nice amount of bonus damage. Yeah, we finished you. Shredder. Cogmaster. Mech still costing 1 less is really nice. I guess I am opening myself up to a Hellfire, which would be bad. If he doesn't Hellfire this turn, though, I'll be able to Loatheb next turn and protect it. So if he draws one, if he has one in his deck. No, that's a good play there. He should be using his hero ability maybe more. I don't know. Well, you got to get some shit on the board. I think this game is just 100% GG. Certainly we'll put that down. There's no reason not to. I will do this. This does open me up to maybe being what you call it, the 1 damage Warlock spell, where if it kills something, it draws a card. But it's not the end of the world. Hell, I got another 2 casting cost creature. Could have been another Millhouse Mana Storm. So obviously I've got a better card pool than this guy. And so if I didn't win, it would be pretty terrible. Like, it feels like crappy. I don't think this is going to be the sort of opponent that's got any legendaries in his deck. So it's not for bad play, although here he should use the Wolf Rider to kill the shielded mini-bot, I think. He may just be GGing at this point. Let's see. 8, 12, 17. Oh, I've got it kill already, but let's go ahead and use the Avenging Wrath, because it's fun. I like Magic Missile, or Arcane Missiles, and I like Avenging Wrath. They're just really fun to cast. Okay, let's do another one of those. My mission is technically to win 5 times. Probably won't do that. Yeah, there you go. At least they're fast. Secret-Mech. Oh, cancel, cancel, cancel. So, if I go to my collection again, and I open up this deck, and I will update. So, my little tracker here. Can I not... There we go. Bring that over that way. I want to edit this deck. There we are. So I got rid of the Repentance and the Secret Keepers. I threw in the Clockwork Gnomes and the Cogmaster. Is that the only changes I did? I think so. Oh no, I've got a second one of these. What did I take out? I took out a Cobalt Guardian in exchange for another Tinkertown. Oh. Tinkertown Technician. There we go. Okay. Save that. Save as V2.0. There you go. Get more stats. Love the stats. Okay. So that's my corrected deck over on the right-hand side. Let's go ahead and queue up again. Secret-Mech. When I do have a quest, I do like to play aggro decks, especially. And especially in the low meta like this, because at least you can burn through a lot of games faster. It's easier to complete the quests. Like, I'll take... Let's say I have a deck that's got like a 60% win rate and another one that's 50% win rate, but the 50% win rate is a lot faster. That one's a lot better for just like burning through quests and often even going up the ladder as well. That is not a great opening hand. No, it's gotten a little bit better. I will be going second. I don't think that affects things. Dr. Boom pretty good, but I don't think I want to just be holding on to him. Wow. Can I ever just drop a bunch of stuff? So it'll be turn 1 Cogmaster. Actually, I think it will be Cogmaster and coin the Clockwork Gnome. Yeah, I see no reason not to, since I still have a good turn 2 play. I mean, I don't need his +2 to activate right away. But yeah, alright. And lay on hands. Apparently I start every game with a lay on hands. So that is a pretty aggro start. That is a very, very aggressive start. And even if he decides to kill the Clockwork Gnome, I'll put down a shielded minibot next turn. Shielded minibots are a big pain in the ass to remove. With that Divine Shield early on, they can trade pretty well, especially if they've got any assistance whatsoever. Forked Lightning is pretty goddamn good counter. Now, he will not get a next turn because he's like heavily mana locked, right? Because that was Overload 2. So that's still not too bad. Yeah. This will do slightly less damage than if I went Cogmaster and then I attack next turn. But this is better mana usage, and next turn I can put down, you know, Divine Shield plus Cogmaster. The Time Rewinder is not bad on those things that are shielded. Yeah, he had no mana left. So I'm going to go that, plus that, plus that, plus there. I mean, I suppose he'll be able to Lightning Storm this turn, but he won't be able to kill my shielded minibots because the Divine Shield. So that puts him in a very bad position. Also, 2 damage is just always perfect for killing totems, too. It's so annoying to see all those. Because at least, like, when your totem, like, soaks something with 4 attack, you're like, yeah! You know, okay, Lightning Storm, I guess is fine. It kills something. It does pop 2 Divine Shields, which I suppose has some value. He might have another Lightning Storm in hand. still, I could do the rewinder thing. I'm going to put down the Mech Warper. It's still just a 50% chance that he gets killed unless he's able to summon a Spellfire or Spell Damage Totem. I will be pretty hard up if he does Lightning Storm again, but I'm going to hold back a single 2-3. I'm not sure that's worthwhile doing. He just concedes. Yep, fair enough. Listen, I don't blame you. I had a really strong start, and unless you were holding on to two Lightning Storms, you were pretty much toast. Could he even Lightning Stormed again? I'm not actually sure he had the mana. So at some point we'll run into someone else with a really good deck. Again, when I did the quick test there with the first build, which A, wasn't as optimal, and B, I ran into like a textbook Oil Rogue. It was brutal. Brutal. Mine's not a tournament quality deck. Mine's just I have a quest and these are the cards I have, and I'm not going to invest in Arcane Dusting anything better. Very different start. Very different start. I will probably keep this, unless I want to mully for a 1-drop, which might not be a bad idea. Now, do I do that? Because Harvest Golem's still pretty damn strong. Or do I do a 2? Let's do the 1 anyway. No, although Hammer of Wrath I can't complain about. Slightly slower start. We'll see how it goes. He only mulliganed 1 card. It's always nice to see when they mulligan a lot, because it gives you a sense that, well, they're not happy with their hand. They might have gotten, you know, better cards, but maybe they didn't. And this way it's like, well, he's happy with these 3 cards, which I'm not happy about. So we're going to do that. And go. Most likely this is Handlock. Clearly not an aggro Warlock. Well, no, he had the coin. He probably would have done something turn 1. I'm expecting this is Handlock, and I've got a slow start, which means I'm going to be in a really rough spot to burn him down before he starts dropping some 8/8 giants. I think we may have already lost. But maybe he's just playing like a shit deck, and, you know, it's fine. So we'll put down that. So we've got a mech. And a high-quality mech that's hard to remove. Of course, they give Handlock the coin, just like the Rogue. If you're playing against a Rogue, they'll always start with the coin, so they can combo easier. If you're playing against a Handlock Warlock, they'll always start with the coin, so they get their hand limit faster. Oh, oh. Tell me that's a drain life or something stupid like that. Implosion! Ah. Alright, what did I get? Noble Sacrifice. Well, we want the Tinkertown Technician, because you can't always use them. And now it's fine. It'll leave us with 1 unused mana, but really, unless I want a Hammer of Wrath, and I don't, there's not really a way around this. Give a minion Taunt. Actually, I'm going to save that. Or am I? If I give him Taunt, there's no way for them to... Yeah, alright, let's do this. Still going to trigger the sacrifice. Or will it? No. Yes, no. As the new target. It doesn't have Taunt, but it's still the target? I guess so. It's a little annoying. Can't drain life this guy, but he can Hellfire it. Meh. 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Ooh. Getting the Avenge out would be... Okay, we're going to Mad Scientist, Dude, Avenge, Attack. The Harvest Golem's also good. But unless he's got another Hellfire, that Avenge is going to do some great stuff for us. He's got a lot of cards in hand. Hellfire, Implosion? Do you play those in a Handlock sort of situation? I guess so. I mean, it's removal that gives you some extra dudes to kill time with. Mortal Coil, very good. Very good. Triggers my secret, though. Which puts a guy outside of Hellfire range, outside of that Living Bomb, or I don't know, not that one. Okay, he's just playing like some sort of demon deck? Whenever it takes damage, so we'll just kill it. So it only takes the damage 1 time. It's only 1 imp, which will then trade for... and put you down. I don't know if this is a great card, although if he survives to the next turn, he's going to be amazing. Hellfire would be annoying right now. You'd give me a secret, but... Dark Bomb. That's the one I'm talking about. Yep. Heal himself up a bit. Ooh, I can... Yeah. Stop. Hammer time. I mean, getting the secret here is nice too, but may as well keep creatures on the board. Okay. I could have gone with the Harvest Golem as well, but I don't know. Avenge, I really like Avenge. I might put too much weight on it, but it's pretty good. Another secret if he kills my my mad scientist. Now, if I've spent all my secrets... Oh, silenced. Oh, that's actually a very good play. So you're not holding a dragon. Your deck just feels like a bunch of random stuff, so I'm thankful for that. Concentrate? Consecrate? Yes. I mean, he might get more stuff, but at this point, it gives us great board control. I could Harvest Golem and Dude. The Pilot Shredder's a lot better, though. Like, well, no, either way I get an extra guy. You know what? F it, that's fine. Okay. Pilot Shredder's not immune to Hellfire if he does have another one. I mean, they have the same toughness, so... They're very similar to the same thing, except this guy wouldn't have given me a Dude, but he'd be naturally slightly stronger. And the minion he summons is likely better than a 2/1. Likely. Alright, I can't argue against that, although you probably should have been life tapping sooner. That doesn't affect me. Do I have lethal? I can cast this. 6, 7, 10. 6, 7, 10. Ah, just one off. Do we kill her? I think so. Okay. I probably have it. Although, it's very easy for them to wipe the board. He's got a handful of cards. What the hell is he looking for? I mean, if he got a taunt, actually, it's probably the end of the game for me, to be honest. He doesn't have a taunt. He did heal a bunch. I probably will end up consecrating. But I can't play my whole hand. Okay, let's play you and see what you get. What'd you give me? Give a minion taunt. Get rid of you. Give taunt here, since you're going to generate a new dude regardless. And then do that. I think that's alright. Again, if he drops a big taunt, I'm just, you know, probably boned. Okay, he's got a dragon in his hand. Avenge goes off. Not bad, not bad. There's the taunts. Although I'm not in a terrible position to deal with that. Okay, now I'm in a worse position to deal with that. He lost his Harrison Jones, which actually isn't a huge deal for this game. Obviously I've got to do that, and drop that. I got a lot of stuff on the board, which would be very hard to clear. Now, I'm hoping that was his big play with that Argus Defender. I mean, does he have another one in hand? Does he have another one in his deck? If he's got another one in his deck, there's a good chance he's holding one. He's always got Dragon in his hand. If he's got another Antique Heal Bot, that would be annoying as well. There's the Twilight Drake, which is not huge. I can deal 6 damage as is. I wonder if I just go for face. Because I can, if I trade, it leaves him with a 4/4. I've got a lot of health. I've got an Avenging Wrath that could kill him later. Actually, I've got very little stuff in my deck anymore. Now, Lay on Hands lets me draw more and buys me more time. I think I just go for face. I have another, Oh, I only have one Hammer of Wrath. I was going to say there, I could have maybe gotten a kill that way. So if he doesn't draw a taunt, I think I got it. He might be able to clear. Yeah, with the Dark Bomb. Oh, I get an extra dude. Oh my god! Was that 2 games in a row? Destroy a millhouse, gain more health. Or destroy a millhouse, yes. That's kind of a pain in the ass. Alright. Well, even if I don't kill him with this, I will very likely clear the board. It's definitely the right play. Be nice if it just killed him. It did not kill him. Killing him would have been better. Literally did 5 its damage to the minions instead of anything else. Well, I'll be able to hit him for 1. Doesn't kill him quite yet. Does he draw a Defender of Argus or some other form of taunt? What an awesome game. This is a fun match because it could have gone a lot of different ways. His deck is a little bit wacky. I see what he's doing, though. He's got the Lothab. He's got the Harrison Jones. He might be trying to counter some other type of deck. Zombie Chow is good in a sort of control-y thing. Yeah, I don't know. Yay, win streak. All right, we're going to wrap this up. Hope you enjoy my silly Secret-Mech deck. It is not stupendously good, although after being tuned a little bit, like, it's got a nice aggro. There's strong creatures that are a pain in the ass to remove, and a couple of high-end cards that seal the deal. Avenging Wrath is pretty good. Lay on Hands can be good, and Dr. Boom. Like, these are 3 cards that is like, if I don't kill him early, which I think this isn't rushy enough to kill him early, but this will get people really low. And then these are the win cards. You draw, like, basically Avenging Wrath or Dr. Boom will often be what you need to seal the deal. Lay on Hands basically helps you get there. You live a little longer, you draw 3 more cards, increases the chance that you get that. Actually, I do have 2 Paladin Shredders in here, don't I? Oh, I guess yeah, that wasn't just updated from the last thing. So I actually might have had another Hammer of Wrath. Indeed, I did. I was misreading what this was going. So I got 2 Hammer of Wrath, which again can help you finish. Either maybe you just need 3 more damage to kill someone or to remove a taunter, and drawing a card helps you get, you know, a couple of fat creatures. And that's like, you know, the deck is about like getting a few things that will you be there in the end to sort of finish the game, and then getting to the end through some means. Control or just the sort of aggro that needs to be countered in some other fashion. Thanks for watching, folks. Bye-bye.